Hi, this is Linda Fulkerson with Marketing for Christian Writers. I hope everyone's having a great week. And for today's tip, we're going to talk about how to learn WordPress. Almost every week I hear somebody say something to the effect of, I just don't get WordPress. I know I should be using it. I know I have a WordPress site, I just don't use it. Or I know I should move from blank over to WordPress, whatever you're using, because I know that it's effective, I know that it's great for search engine optimization, I know it's flexible and professional looking and blah 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 and all the things that you've heard about WordPress. If you don't get WordPress, then this post is for you. Now, if you get WordPress, then this is probably pretty elementary and you may want to just, go do something else. But if you're one of those people who struggles with trying to learn WordPress or hasn't even really tried because you've heard that it's scary, then go ahead and watch this video and maybe this will help you, because there's a new plugin in town and it's called Sidekick. First of all, I want to thank the WordPress chick, Kim Doyle. She talked about this on her podcast a couple of weeks ago, and I just went ahead and started investigating it, and today I'd give it a little tour of myself, and I said, hey, I'm going to make a video about that because I really think it's kind of cool and I think it will really help people who are beginners to WordPress. First of all, this is a free plugin, but the free part is limited. There is an upgrade available. I'm not an affiliate. I don't make a dime if you choose to upgrade, but you can. Basically, they have a library of tutorials. They're walkthroughs, and actually we're going to go through one and I'll show you how that works in a minute. And you get 30 with the free plugin, and I think it's 170 if you pay for it. And it's $10 a month. There's no contract. You can quit whenever you want. So if you want to just pay $10 and go through all the tutorials in a month, then go for it. But if you want to keep, they're going to add more, so they want you, of course, to subscribe for a while, but that's just entirely up to you. I'm not trying to get anybody to pay any money. I just want to show you about this because the very basic functions of WordPress, creating pages, creating posts, creating widgets, configuring your menu, the things that you would really need to know to get started, those are all included in those 30 free walkthroughs. So that's good news. That means you can get started with WordPress for free. Well, you just have to pay for your hosting and your domain name, of course, but you can get started with learning how to use what you've got for free with the Sidekick plugin. So this is the WordPress.org plugin repository. There's a big directory of plugins, and this is where you can get free plugins. And like I said, some of them do have an upgrade available, but usually they're free to try or free in a limited form, and this one, as I said, is limited. So this is a relatively new plugin. The jury's still kind of out. People have given everything from 5 stars to 1 star, but it was just released last month, so it's they've already updated it actually today. I'm recording this on August 14th, and this will be for the August 15th post, but I'm recording it on Thursday for Friday's post. This is just a little promo video. I was gonna I may put a link to this in the post so you can watch this if you want, or you can go to wordpress.org/plugin/sidekick. This video doesn't really show how the plugin functions. It just is it's just like a sales pitch for it to get people to come check it out. And there's a lot of different things. It tells what it does. If you want to come over here and read all the information that they have, they talk about how to install it, which I'm going to show you how to do that. There's frequently asked questions, and then there's screenshots. So if you are one who likes to learn a whole lot before you put anything on your website, then you can just hop over here, and these are some of the things that we're going to see. This is the screenshots that you'll see inside. But I'm just going to go ahead and take you into the back end of marketingforchristianwriters.com, and we're just going to upload this plugin and do a walkthrough, okay? So I'm at the dashboard, and when you log into your WordPress dashboard, depending on what your theme is and what plugins you have installed or whatever, this is where you will go when you first log into your dashboard. So we're going to go to plugins, and this is where you would go. This tells all the plugins that I have listed. We're going to add a new one, and I'm going to type in Sidekick, and since I've already checked it out. It's in my cookies, so you can see the word Sidekick. And I'm going to search plugins. And this searches that WordPress org plugin repository is where it's searching. And there it found it. So I'm going to go ahead and click Install Now. And this will take just a moment or two. Now I'm going to activate the plugin. So that's how you upload and activate a plugin. It's very easy. This one doesn't have very many settings. Some plugins, it's kind of overwhelming. They have a multitude of settings. This one is fairly simple. So once that's there, then it immediately takes you to the Sidekick dashboard. Some plugins you have to go over to the settings and then scroll down and find it. This one automatically opens up to the dashboard and then you can see right now you've got this bright orange bar at the bottom. It says Help Me, and then here's the list of walkthroughs. And you can tell we're going to just create a post is what we're going to do. If I go to Posts and Plugins, then well, I'll go through that in just a minute, but create a post is where we're going to go. Just quickly, if you purchase this, then you would upgrade and get an activation ID. If you want to help Sidekick, they're trying, it's a new plugin, like I said, and Kim actually did an interview with the, there's a couple of guys, a team that worked on the development of this Sidekick. So if you want to go to thewpchick.com and go find her podcast. Let me just see, and I'll put a link to this podcast interview in this post, so that way you can find it, because she's right there, Sidekick for WordPress, a total game changer, and Ben Fox is who she interviewed. So I'll put a link to her interview with Ben, and he was one of the owners of this plugin. His company developed it. So there's not a lot of settings that you have to work on. They're in development with some other stuff, and that you can join the beta team if you want. And there's just a few things that you would want to know. If you want to help them as they're continuing to improve this, you can click this box and they can get tracking information, and you can just read these few things you should know. And if it's set to not auto start, but if you wanted a specific, if you had like a group blog and you wanted to set a specific walkthrough tutorial to automatically load when someone logged in, and it says that these will be played once for every user who logs into the back end of your WordPress. So if there was something I wanted to teach people, if I had a group blog, and boom, this would show up automatically. But right now I have it, well, by default it's set to no auto start. So like I said, there's a lot of different things. You've got over here is your list of, I'm scrolling into two places here. So we're going to go down to posts and pages, but you can see it talks about themes, website settings, users, media library, menu, widgets. There's a multitude of different things that you can do. Now when we go here, you'll notice some of these are going to have a little lock. How to edit a post, how to do a quick edit on a post. These are part of the 170 that you don't get for free. But there's a lot of them that are actually active, and you can get those for free. And that's, so I'm not going to pay the $10, but right now we're just going to create a post. So
in this walkthrough, we're going to add a post to your website. You can think of posts as news articles. Posts can be organized using categories and tags, and they often include a space for visitors to leave comments. By default, posts are displayed newest to oldest. Let's get started.
I was going to say, I have to mute my mic whenever this thing starts talking, or else there was bad feedback when I did a test run. So I was just about to say, I'm going to mute my mic while he talks, but he started talking. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to pause. I'm going to mute my mic and let him talk now.
Click Posts. Click Add New. This is the Add New Post screen. Let's start with your post title. It should be short but descriptive. Go ahead and enter your post title. Although WordPress automatically saves your post drafts while you're writing, it's a good idea to manually save your posts, just in case something goes wrong. You'll find the Save Draft button in the Publish box. Click Save Draft to continue. Great. Now let's add some content to the editor. Click anywhere in the editor screen to start writing. When you're ready for the next step, click Continue. When you're done writing a post, you should save your changes. Click Save Draft. Excellent. Now let's take a look at your categories. Categories are like sections of a newspaper. Use them to group related posts together around a central theme or topic. You can add a new category using the Add New Category link. If you do not choose a category, this post will be saved to whatever your default category is set to. Choose a category and click Continue. Otherwise, just click Continue. After categories comes tags. Tags are similar to categories in that they're used to organize your posts. Tags are optional and they can be used across different categories. To add tags to the post, you will type them into this text field. If similar tags exist, they will appear as suggestions that you can click. Enter your tags and click Continue when done. Otherwise, just click Continue. Before publishing your post, you can click Preview to see what it looks like on your website. This will open up the Post Preview in a new window. Click Preview to preview your post. Otherwise, just click Continue. When you're ready to add the post to your website, click Publish.
Okay, so I'm not going to publish this post, obviously, since it's just a test post. But as you can see, it is very clear exactly where you're supposed to look, what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to click on something. And this is very basic. As I said, this is the basic functions of how to create posts, create pages. You can learn how to configure your menu, which is something that's confusing to a lot of new WordPress users, and also the widgets. You can learn how to add a new widget and different things with that as well. So if WordPress has been scary for you, or if you have had issues trying to learn, at the very least you can learn 30 of the basic functions of WordPress for absolutely free just by going to the Sidekick and going to your plugins area and uploading the Sidekick. Or you can download it from the WordPress repository and then upload it. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can do that if you want to, and then upload it from the desktop of your computer onto your WordPress dashboard. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope you find this new plugin, maybe it can help you if you've had struggles with learning WordPress. And again, this is Linda Fulkerson with Marketing for Christian Writers. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and have a blessed day.